So I'm at the FinOps X conference in Barcelona, and I want to share three insights or takeaways that I've gathered from this conference. First of all is just the sense of community here. The FinOps community is clearly on the up. I think there's a capacity of 800 here, and if you take away the sponsors, you're probably looking at practitioners around 500-600 mark, all of which are really fired up and engaged to be here and learning and helping each other. So it's the community engagement plus the frameworks that the FinOps Foundation has put together, plus the progression they're making is just really cool thing to be part of, and it's inspiring. It's really good. The second thing is what the FinOps Foundation have called scopes, and this is whereby they're basically exploring best practice for FinOps outside of public cloud. And many organizations have been asked to do this already. You know, we love what you're doing with FinOps in public cloud. Can you apply it to whatever? And notably in there is software as a service, data center, and licensing. And it'd be interesting to see how, you know, a lot of ITAM professionals already done a lot of work there, and interesting to see where those two intersect in the future. The third thing, and probably the most standout thing for me, is what the FinOps Foundation is doing around something called Focus. And Focus is the FinOps open cost and usage specification. Now, what that means in layman's terms is they are standardizing the output of billing from public cloud providers. So you might be using Google or Microsoft or AWS or whatever, and the output is standardized to a common specification. So this is sort of a bit of a game changer in terms of mapping and modeling this stuff. It's something we tried to do in the ITAM space with -2, -3, wasn't great adoption, and they're already charging ahead with this, and they've already got the likes of Google, Microsoft and AWS at the table and participating. So just the level of engagement the FinOps Foundation has managed to gather with the vendors and bring them to the table with the customers is just really, really, really cool. And the publishers want to be there, right? They recognize that if the customers have better data to make decisions, they're going to more likely use the cloud and stick around with it. And if they can map the value, they can scale it further. So it's a win-win. But if you combine that with the scopes conversation, what they also want to do is scale the focus program of, standardized billing to SaaS providers as well. So just imagine if, we could get Salesforce or even Microsoft with Office or Microsoft 365, all using standardized output into a common specification for what you're using, what you're being charged for. That's very, very cool. And what it allows as well is, and this was the vision with -2 and -3, is if you've got standardization of your consumption coming in from different providers, and it's all standardized, everyone understands the same language, that means it can be machine read and it can be automated and scaled a lot faster, and things are interoperable. So very cool things that they're doing. And it's a pleasure to be here, and thank you for the FinOps Foundation for allowing us to come along. Final shout out is just for this W Hotel on the coastline in Barcelona. It's outstanding, and despite the weather being grim, and look forward to bringing the family back here. Cheers, thanks.